5 years after his last state visit, Chinese President Xi Jinping began his European tour in France. In the 1960s, this European country was the first major Western nation to officially recognize the new China. The two leaders signed nearly 20 agreements on trade and sought common ground on conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East. President Emmanuel Macron said bilateral ties were based on common ambitions.
Our bilateral relationship is valuable and successful and is based on ability to discuss all subjects with complete confidence. It is also based on common ambitions.
Meanwhile, President Xi highlighted the importance of ongoing dialogue.
Montaigne, the famous French thinker, said that friendship comes from exchange. It is only through more exchanges that we can continue to accumulate consensus.
The visit also occurred during a delicate period in China-EU ties, with the trading bloc adopting a more assertive stance towards Beijing. Xi urged mutual respect and a positive China policy.
The European Union and China want good relations, and given the global weight of China, our engagement is key to ensure mutual respect, to avoid misunderstanding, and to find solutions to global challenges.
In a personal gesture, Macron hosted the Chinese leader in the Pyrenees for private meetings, a place tied to Macron's childhood visits to his grandmother. The next stop was Serbia, whose relationship with China has been described as ironclad by both sides. This was Xi's second state visit in 7 years, during which bilateral ties were elevated to a China-Serbia community with a shared future, the first between China and a European nation.
Serbia and China are moving from strategic relations to which we managed to elevate our bilateral relations. We are transitioning to a community that talks about the shared future of our two nations.
Serbia is China's largest investment destination in Central and Eastern Europe. Agreements signed included free trade, infrastructure, and more cultural and educational exchanges.
China and Serbia are true friends and good partners. Political mutual trust between the two countries is rock solid.
The last leg of the trip was Hungary, where the two countries marked 75 years of diplomatic ties. Xi described relations as the best in history, calling for more cooperation in sectors including infrastructure, new energy and telecommunications.
20 years ago, we see that the value of our trade was $3 billion during the last Chinese presidential visit, and now it's $12 billion, which is 4 times more than it was then.
Starting in 2022, Hungary began to position itself as a global hub for electric cars, with the Chinese EV makers flourishing there, a thorny issue now between China and the European Union.
China supports Hungary in playing a bigger role in the EU and pushing for new and greater development of China-EU relations.
From celebrating historic relations to inking new agreements, the tour underscored Beijing's diplomatic efforts to forge lasting partnerships amid a period of global uncertainty. Li Jianhua, CGTN.